All right, and we're back. That was quite the unfortunate thing that just happened there, right? Quite the unfortunate thing. Cool. I want my cape, but I do not have my cape with me today. That's all right. Don't need my cape. Want it though. Anyways, as I was saying, the market's been extremely good. Extremely favorable market, I guess, is how you can put it easily. Easily, you can say the market has been extremely favorable. Um, so I don't know. I don't know really where to start. Uh, we can restart with my review from Friday. I've been trying to be extremely aggressive, but I took a restart on Friday because this week I actually I made money and then I lost the money and then I made the money, then I lost it and then I made it and then I lost it in the same day. So uh because of that, I took a refresh because I think I was being a little bit too aggressive. So, really, the thing that I lost money on was mainly crypto and solar. So, as many of you should know, Trump won the election, uh, and this sparked multiple sector, I guess, themes, like themes that ran off. One of the themes, and I don't know why this one ran off, was quantum computing. INONQ, QBTS, RGTI, ARQQ, QUBT, all are part of the quantum computing theme. And as you can see, for this week, starting on Thursday, Trump won Wednesday, I guess. But starting Thursday, you can see these things went absolutely apeshit. They went nuts, right? Well, Trump actually won Tuesday, but it affected the market Wednesday. Um, So quantum computing, the prisons did their damn thing, as you can see here. Big gap up in these prison stocks. I didn't get any of this. Um, so yeah. Then there was, of course, crypto, and crypto was the main one I was focused on, and I just kept losing. I don't know how. Like I took HUT the day it gapped up, lost money. Took HUT the next day, got stopped out, or I didn't get stopped out. I sold for a slight negative. And then I retook HUT again on the third day, which I don't know. Like I brought it 3 times. But I was pretty upset because the first day a lot of stocks absolutely went nuts. So you can see on Wednesday, it's the day. See what coin did on Wednesday. You can see what CIFR did, BTBT. A lot of stocks stayed strong on Wednesday. Riot, Chorus did not go. I was looking at getting Chorus the second day, but did not take it. Took HUT instead. Yeah. So this was Thursday. I was looking at taking Chorus here. Did not take it. And that hurt. That hurt because that would have been a good game. Because this is like for starters, here, this is a small risk, 1.5, and then it goes up, you know, 18%. I mean, this could have been a big ass trade. Like, could have really made your bucks with this one if you just took it at the high. Even if you took it at this high here, still 3%, you'll still be up like 5R. And I mean, that's 5% on one trade. I mean, that's phenomenal. But I just missed out. Like I took HUT and I lost. I ended up losing money. I wanted to take Wolf too, but I did not take this one either. This one was good. It still looks strong. Yeah, man. I don't know. So I feel like I kind of just chose the wrong stock for. I don't know. Like the crypto stuff has just been very confusing. And the second day I probably would have took it, But a lot of the cryptos had gap down on the second day. And from the gap down on the second day, they actually ran down after the gap down initially. So I wasn't even paying attention when they all popped back up super green. And I just missed out. I should have had some alerts ready or something. I just didn't. So it's a lot of execution, and not just thinking super aggressive. I also didn't think that the market was going to respond to Trump winning so aggressively immediately, especially since he hasn't even taken office yet. So it was kind of surprising to see all this stuff just immediately trigger. Like, he's not even in office. But I mean, he wasn't even in office. He hasn't even given a real speech yet. Nothing. Like, nothing happened yet. And the next day, things were just booming. And I was sitting there, I was like, what? Like, okay. But this Friday, I took INOD. I took it late in the day. I took it around here when it started to consolidate and then broke out. Mainly because I didn't play this as an EP. I think this gapped up too much to be an EP. And it's a small cap stock. You can see there's significant more volume here. So it gapped up like 23%. I mean, this is a decent amount, but then I don't know. I should have took it, but I didn't. And it wasn't like, you can see the range here. Like, it's kind of neglected in this range in general. Like, if we can put a box around this, right? So if we're just looking here, you can clearly see like there's a area of neglect here. Like, it hasn't really moved in a long time, like months, right? So yeah, we can do something. You can kind of put the box around like this. So you can kind of see, like, for months it just kind of was just chilling. Not really doing shit. And then it got to the top of the range and it broke out, and this is really where it really should have been grabbed at. Like, you see a gap outside of this box, you should probably been like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'll take it. And once again, this is the Wednesday that Trump won. The Tuesday he won, but this is the day after. So it's like, okay, you could have took it here or whatever if you were paying attention to it. I don't know why you would have been, because it's pretty, like, nonchalant. Like, it's not really, I guess it actually is doing shit. It's up like 40%, but still inside of his range or whatever. So it's like, I guess relative, it did go 40% consolidated and gapped up. I mean, you should have been paying attention to it as a breakout. You take the breakout, and then if you took the breakout, then yeah, I mean, you get this pretty much, right? Massive move, 86%. I'm pretty sure a lot of people caught this. I did not, because I don't really play breakouts like that or small gappers like that. But I mean, it would have made sense that this would have been on your radar. I think INOD was on my radar in my back watch list before it made this huge gap up. I think it was already in my back. I'm pretty sure it was already in my back watch list. So you had an opportunity to get it at this point, but I did take it at this point and I was trying to trade it as a momentum play. So that's why I should have took it here, but I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't paying attention and I missed it. But obviously here was the best time to take it. I did not take it here. But it broke out and I should have took it here. Taking it up here was a little late in the day, but I was planning on holding it. But then I realized this thing was up like 60% from yesterday. So I was like, I'm not holding this shit. Yeah, up 75%, right? And I was like, I'm not swinging this. It's up 75%. Why would I swing it? So I did not swing it. Because that didn't make sense to me. You could swing it. But I was already in Upstart, and Upstart was giving me one hell of a day Friday. So I grabbed Upstart, I think, here. And I sold somewhere up here, and I added at the top of this bar. So I added, but then I sold, like 2% away from my ad. I just sold some of the ads, and then I sold most of it here. So I had a fairly good day on this, but then I was in this bullshit ass stock, and maybe I should have noticed that this was kind of choppy. I probably should have noticed. But it had did this the previous day. So the previous day had went up 250%. And then, from the open, it was already up like 23%. You can see the consolidation here, and it broke. And I took it on the break, and I was like, cool, I'm in, I'm doing good, right? Or whatever. So we're going up. I'm up like almost 1R, and it's looking like it's breaking to the upside, as you can see here. It hits the top part, and then it just completely flushes. And I lose like a full R. It was like I was up like 0.75 R, and then I lose a full R. So it was like a 1.75 R swing, which was, obviously that's pretty drastic. I mean, like in a blink of an eye, like literally in like a minute, like this thing flushed in like less than 30 seconds probably, and I just got stopped out. And in that minute, I lost a decent amount of money because of this. And my stop was like up here, but it just flushed past it, and I got stopped all the way down here where I had my initial stop, because I was moving my stop up, but then I got flushed where I had my initial stop. It was pretty much bullshit. But that happens when you trade these stocks. If it went the other way and flushed upwards, or just got halted and went upwards, I'd have been joyous about it. So you got to play both sides, and got to take, what the market gives you. So I wasn't really that mad, and it was totally in my risk range. Like I said, I lost 1R. I didn't even think I lost a full R, but it was quite the swing on my day, and it did make my gains way less interesting. So at that point, I looked at where I wanted. I didn't make my goal for the week. I had a goal that I try to make every single week. I try to make like 3% a week, especially when the market is good. I mean, you can probably amplify this when the market's hot and you're executing well. You can probably get like 5% a week, like realistically in these bull markets, if you have an actual edge, actual strategy that works, which I do. So I don't know. I pretty much ended flat this week, and this is one of the best weeks I've seen. And it's mainly because like the HUT situation, or I should say the crypto situation. And also I had solar. I had Array, I believe. Array is not the solar stock that I had. I don't know what is this solar stock? It wouldn't matter. I also had Tilray. I don't think that one went up yet. It went down. I pretty much took a break-even trade on Tilray. Maybe I lost like $50 or something. It was pretty much break-even. I don't really remember. Yeah, these are pretty strong. RKLB. Let's see where that's at. RKLB I sold, and now it's up a decent amount. Yeah, I'll be selling stuff too early. I gotta remember, like inside these bull markets, it's probably better to hold stuff longer. But I don't be doing that. Yeah, we're not oversaturated with a good market yet. As you can see, this is the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Wednesday, you see a pretty violent gap up in our breadth indicator. Everything had pretty much gapped up. You can also see this is reflected in the SPY. So Tuesday, when he won, things started going up in the aftermarket. Things kept going up. Things went up at the end of the day, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. Solar took a beating. I had a solar. So I had DJT, right? So I had DJT coming into the election. I tried to diversify for what stocks would, gain a lot of traction if Trump won or if Kamala won. So I had DJT. I thought weed was going to be a pretty good theme to be in, regardless. I had the solar stocks. I think I had 2 solar stocks. I had Maxon too, but I got rid of that one because it wasn't performing well. Then I had the other solar stock, which I don't know what it is right now. Solar theme. Oh, it's ARRY. So I had Array. And you can see this one took a violent gap down, and that pretty much stopped me way past my position. Not way past, but I lost a decent amount on that. More than I would have liked to have lost. But I was doing extremely well at the beginning of the week. Like Monday, Tuesday, I was making money. and then that stuff kind of happened, and then that's when I wasn't I wasn't making money anymore. So there was a couple of things that happened that I think was a little bit unfortunate, but it was all a part of the risk. I was already up, so I was like, I can risk some money, but if things hit right, um, then my account will blow up. Like I would have did extremely well if these things had actually hit. Array also had earnings on that day, so I don't know if the earnings was bad, but it didn't matter. I just got rid of it. I didn't really care to figure out. I'm pretty sure if Kamala would have won, it wouldn't have mattered. But yeah, I tried. Like I should have been positioned inside crypto on also. But when Trump won, crypto was guaranteed to go up. I don't know why I didn't have crypto beforehand. But crypto just been such a hard thing to trade as of late. I just was like, nah, I didn't really want to hold it. The prison stuff, I mean, I don't know how you would predict this. Because this is all speculation. I mean, Trump has something. I mean, Trump plans wasn't even really laid out that well. Quantum computing. I don't know how you would predict this. I can see credit companies going up. That's the main reason why I brought Upstart. It made sense to me. Like Upstart kind of helps companies get upstarted. It's like business credit, right? So I mean, at least I think that's what it is. Last time I checked with ChatGPT, that's what it is. So I figured a lot of fintech stuff would be doing good. So actually, let's check our fintech. Let's go and check some of the fintech stuff. Was it like I'm just streaming at a bad time today? Got like 0 views. A 0. Absolutely none. 0. Not a zilch. Theme strength. Is this what we wanted to do this? Yeah, base report themes. All right. Let's take a quick look at what themes are hot for the week. So law enforcement is one of the top stocks for the week. That's very interesting. I would not have seen that coming. Let's check this out. Law enforcement. I just made this law enforcement stock. Oh, Exxon got a big one. How did that get past me? Exxon had a gap up. I don't know. I see that. I want to say law enforcement is definitely not hot. That's no. I would leave it as equal weight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why law enforcement yeah, it's saying law enforcement is hot, but that's because Exxon went crazy. That has nothing to do, and all the other ones are kind of just pretty neutral. Um yeah, I don't think this is the true test. But yeah, we can click on fintech. I think fintech should have had a good week. I mean, with Trump being in office and the technology stocks doing well in general, I would assume fintech would be up a lot. And as you can see, blockchain is up. Fintech, insurance tech was up. We seen like stuff like Lemonade, Root, a couple other insurance stocks really do well. Let's actually check out some of these insurance tech. See Root with the big one. Some of these is up 15%. Let's see what the charts look like. What is are these the same stocks? Okay, these are the stocks. Okay. I don't really look that strong. So maybe just a few. Yeah, some of these are getting dumped on. But it could just be my theme though. I wouldn't be surprised if Root went. It seems like mainly because Lemonade went crazy. I had Lemonade on the earnings too. I sold it like on the third day or something. Yeah, it absolutely went crazy. Once again, you just don't know what the market's going to do sometimes. So like it's apparent now that you should probably be holding stuff a little bit longer as we come into this Trump uh economy era here, and we're out of the market has already decided that we're out of the Biden era, even though Biden's still in office. So it's becoming apparent that like you probably want to hold things a little bit longer. But yeah, so uh, let's see, InsurTech. Yeah, this is see this. Okay, some of these are actually strong, and some of these are actually most of these look decently well, except these three. So yeah, I mean the insurance tech stuff. I'm pretty sure like stuff in the financial sector, just in general, is probably going to be strong. Coming upon this, I don't know. I don't have a theme list for something like Upstart, where um, what do they call them? What do they call them? The guys that fund businesses that take opportunity on small businesses and give them funding. Uh, I know what they do. I don't know what they call them. Well, I do know what they call them. It's just slipping my mind right now. So let's see. Is digital payments hot? No, I don't think there's a reason for digital payments to be hot. I think what in the financial sector, what you probably should be looking for is probably investments stuff. 'Cause, you know, people truly believe that under Trump, the economy will thrive. Mainly because the results of the first time Trump was in office, the stock market was very much pumped up. But to be fair, I don't feel like people feel like the stock market has been pumped up, but you can see upstarts in here. So this is where I have Upstart at, and yeah, see from what? Okay, this Riley thing is fucking up the chart. Yeah, I think this is a good point of contention to look at. You can see that the sector seems to be pretty balanced. It just seems like Upstart is doing really strong. So it's probably Upstart earnings and not maybe so much that people believe that, you know, something like Upstart or the theme of something that Upstart would be in would be strong, which would be more like credit services, business loans, and stuff like that. You know, what do they call them? Yeah, I can't think of it. Okay, so let's go back to the themes and just look a little bit more and see which themes is overall doing really strong. Uh, so biomuscle disorder, blockchain and crypto. I don't know why biomuscle. Prisons, electric vehicles, nuclear. You can see, yeah, you can see some of the stuff that's been really strong over. Well, we really want to take a look at maybe from the last week. So from like 10:30. Prison staffing and freelance, technology innovation, blockchain and crypto, fintech, autonomous driving, law enforcement, travel. Yeah, travel stocks actually did get a boost too. The semiconductors is also coming back, and yeah. So we do this, we can easily get the list. 1 week change, prisons at the top, blockchains next, technology innovation, which consists of a lot of themes. Let's actually do the sectors. Yeah. Quantum computing, prison, blockchain and crypto, semi emerging and specialized tech. That makes sense. Because, I mean, if quantum computing is going up, quantum computing it is going to be powered by many of these specialized tech in the semiconductor stratosphere. So, cannabis beverages, I'm surprised to see that. That's only like one stock in there, though, so it doesn't really mean much to me. Cruises and travel. So, yeah. Investment platforms. Okay. So let's go take a look at some of these. Type in cruises. Oh my gosh. You serious? Oh, they're not doing that good. This one's just really strong. They're not doing that good though. I mean, they are doing good. They gapped up. So, I mean, that's a strong sign. But I don't know why cruises would gap up under Trump. It's very interesting. Let's see what the airline stocks is doing. And I want the American Airlines. They don't seem to be anywhere as strong. No, they all seem to be sitting in the same place. So that's not true. UAL, I had that. I let it go. So we can look at UAL. Switch back to to cruises. See how that's doing. It's probably going to be a rather long stream. And no, actually I'm moving pretty fast because there's no one in here today. These all seem to be the same. Which ones have the highest ADR? No, we don't need Lynn. That one's gone already. This one's also like low volume, so that's probably why I never see it. RCL could break ADR 2.6, 2.8, 3.37, 2.97. So the one that we want to pay attention to is probably this one. Or yeah, probably do these two. Let's see. So that's that. Right, cool. Blockchain and crypto. Let's go through this real quick. See if these are gone. These are way out of there. Like these are absolutely out of there already. It's kind of too late to start trying to add these into the mix of. If you don't have one of these already by now, it's kind of like you missed it. Like honestly, you kind of blew it. I blew it and I got in late, but I guess better late than never. But yeah, if you're getting on like day 3, day 4, like I feel like I'm gonna get kind of destroyed because I'm pretty sure it's gonna pull back. Like I don't think it's just gonna run. But let's see what BTC is even at right now. BTC is at an all-time high still. So if we come into Sunday and it's still at an all-time high. Yeah, so as you can see, BTC has broken its base this year from 2021, and then it got even higher, and then it hit 77. This is like an all-time high. I don't know why crypto miners is not flying right now. Maybe it's because it's not as correlated as it used to be. I doubt it. Like I don't know. But yeah, like I'm glad I have a decent amount of money in crypto going forward. If it does well, I should be making a decent amount of money on those stocks. If it does bad, then I'm probably going to have a bad week next week regardless. I think I probably have like over half my account into crypto right now. And I wish I had it in 2 different sectors, like try to diversify a little bit more. I think CIFR is mining, and so is HUT. I'm not really sure. Maybe I should ask ChatGPT. All right. Hut 8 is a company specialized in energy infrastructure, Bitcoin mining, and high performance computing. Blah, blah, blah. All right. We already understand that. Hut 8 is a Bitcoin mining company that operates in, or so does it just mine Bitcoin? Does it mine like Ethereum? Okay. So that's what that one does. Just a short. Certified Insurance Fraud Representative Program is newly developed certification program. Okay, no, that's we're talking about Cypher mining. Okay, so yeah, we want Cypher mining. Cipher Mining is a technology company that develops and operates Bitcoin mining data centers in the United States. The company mission is to strengthen the Bitcoin network infrastructure and be a leader in Bitcoin mining innovation. Cipher Mining also has plans to expand into high performance computing. So I mean, pretty much is a replica of HUT. And what we should have had was, we should have had some other sectors in the Bitcoin space. Like we could have took Hood, we could have took MSTR to diversify in the Bitcoin space. We could have took Coin, which would have been a good one. We could have took an ETF, but having two miners, if miners don't do well, well then guess what? We're kind of going to get absolutely destroyed on that. And some of the miners are not doing well, and some of the miners are doing great. So it really doesn't make sense to me because it doesn't really appear to be like a super big difference in what they do. So I don't know. For me personally, it's confusing. On top of that, HUT has its earnings coming next Wednesday, which could set it off or completely break it apart. So I don't know. It's a lot of risky business that's going on. But I mean, seeing it has Bitcoin's at an all-time high, I don't understand how HUT operations could be bad. You know what I'm saying? Like Bitcoin's at an all-time high. It should be at its most value. Right? So, I mean, these companies generally start to do well when Bitcoin goes up. As long as they're not, I mean, electricity is just a cost that is, you can't really do that. They already have the infrastructure in place. Yeah, so I don't understand. I mean, the companies like HUD and stuff, if Bitcoin, especially under Trump, like if we're really going to push stuff like crypto, yeah, there's no way that it can just be doing bad forever. So, and I don't know, man. HUT makes, look at these swings, like up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You know what follows up next, right? Like, I don't know. We need something like this again. Yeah, I know someone who got rich off this. Once again, these are some of the things that happened during the first Trump era, and that's why people. That's why I think people are so big on Bitcoin. Plus, he backs it. We will see on some of this crypto stuff. But yeah, if we can get out of this little rut we've been in, because we have other ones that don't look like this. Like look at Coin. Coin doesn't look like that. Coin's been making solid, consistent gains. So yeah. Cypher looks like that. BTBT more or less looks like that. Riot definitely looks like that. Coors came out of nowhere and did his damn thing. But it doesn't have the history, so I don't really think it matters as much. But yeah, it's at an all-time high. That's why I kind of want to get this one. I should have been paying more attention. Just lackadaisical execution. Yeah, and I really didn't think the market was going to react the way it did. I was like, okay, we got a strong day. What's the chance we get 2 strong days? And then I realized that, on the second day when everything at the end of the day was strong, I was like, oh shit, like this is happening. People are responding right away to what's going on. All right, but let's move on to the next part. Wait, did we cover all the themes? No, I don't think we did. We got to look at semis. Yeah, we looked at quantum computing. Prisons is too late to get into. We talked about blockchain. What are the stocks in? Okay, we don't need to do this in here. We have this. I guess it really doesn't matter where we do it at. It's already set up here. So INO-NQ, yes, it's definitely a part of what we're looking at. MTSI, also you can see a gap up. NVIDIA, yes, NVIDIA has been kind of strong coming forward. QBTS, yes. Wolf, no. All right, so this is really just strong because of INO-NQ. But let's actually take a second to look into how the semis are doing. We have a lot of semis. All right, we have a lot of Have a lot of semiconductor themes. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, this seems strong. Some of these seem strong, some of these don't. Like the older companies like QCOM and stuff, maybe not fit the build of what we're looking at. SMTC, okay, cool. Move on. Next one. Oh, we already looked at that one. Okay, so the regular semiconductors and material stuff that we usually see is getting his ass beat. I thought this one had a, oh no, that was AEHR. Had a, nope, I'm wrong again. All right, so I don't know what I'm talking about then. Some semiconductor. I started with an A. Had a EP. Okay, we just looked at that one. I just clicked it again. Semiconductor devices. So semis don't seem that strong overall. A lot of them are lagging behind, I guess. Not lagging, but it's just not in theme. So we can move forward from that one. And then what was the other themes that we might want to check? Yeah, shut up. We don't care about that shit. Nuclear. Nuclear did go up, but I'm not gonna, I guess we should check it out. Yeah, I already looked at the prisons. Jumping into the prison stocks now would be pretty hard. Yeah, we already have it on our bar. Yeah, jumping into the prison stocks now would be pretty hard. If we wanted to do that, we should have did it on the first day. On the first day when it broke the high, I mean it'd have been hard to do this, regardless. But you could have took CXW. It had gapped up. It didn't gap over the high, but it did gap up and then ran. But yeah, you could have took it here and then you could have held it through this period, and you'll still be kind of in the same period. Like it hasn't really, I don't know. It doesn't really seem like it's moved that much. It's been up 7% since this kind of consolidation area. 7% is actually a decent amount. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, here it was even less than that, as you can see. But yeah, there was definitely a. If we draw a square around this, was definitely a range to be played here. Like you can see a lot of consolidation in this. And it came back down. Yes, I wouldn't elevate this anymore. Actually, I will actually lower this to here. Yeah. See, because all this is consolidation. Like if we look on like a 30-minute, you can see all this is consolidation. And then it broke. And then it went. And you should have got in somewhere in here or maybe on this gap up or something. But ideally, you would have got in the first day and then held, and then it would have just, that's ideally would have been the entry. Because there's only two prison stocks and they both gapped up. So, yeah. And even this one, this is not really like a super related prison stock, but it does deal with prison stuff, uniforms, food services, cleaning. So of privatized institutions, which is prisons, in other words. But yeah, I mean these are the two main ones, and really, I don't know. I don't really know how you'd got in here. Like I said, you'd have probably brought in during this consolidation afterwards, because just realizing that prison stocks was jumping up in the morning and these are never on your radar, highly unlikely you'd have spotted these. Even though I think I did see them and I had no clue what was going on. So prison's probably not a theme that you ever see. I'm pretty sure. This is the first time I seen it, and then I made my prison watch list. That sounds crazy when you say it that way. Yeah, I made my prison theme after this. But yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, but you can easily see it on an hourly. Like, yeah, I mean, you had this consolidation here. You could have played into this consolidation and then boom, because it more or less it held, right? These both held, and that's good signs. Usually when these stocks or when a stock EPs and holds or has a lot of momentum and holds, it's a good sign that you can get in and you can play just the range of the consolidations and then hold for each consolidation period or whatever. And then if it breaks the consolidation, you size for that and you'll just have a stop in place. But if it keeps running like this did, then you make a decent amount of money. Because the last thing you want to do is get in when it's like the true momentum's here, and then now you have this extra wide range. Like you don't want a 10% range. But if you got in during this consolidation, right, then you had a 5% range. It goes up 22%. And okay, you make, I don't know, you make 4, 5R, whatever. And it's like that's a way better situation than jumping in the beginning and then you have this wide, you have these wide entry bars, and that's what you're playing off of. Over the long term, if it goes very, very far, you'll be making more money on the tight consolidation than the wide consolidation. In the beginning, of course, you're not going to make as much money because if you get in here, by the time it consolidates, you're already up 6%. But, this first bar wasn't that wide either, though, if I'm being honest. But that's not always the case. This first bar is only 3%, right? So obviously, if you played the 5-minute open range high on Geo here, you'd have been fucking killing it. And you'd have made a lot of money because now you're up 28%, so you're up 9R. But that's just different. And you could have did the same thing on, I think I moved this. Yeah, let's get rid of the solar theme. Quantum computing. I can't spell. You could have did the same thing on the quantum computing stocks too, like INONQ. I don't know, like this one's been in play for so long. You can see there's a consolidation range here. It breaks consolidation range. If you jump in when it breaks consolidation range and put it at the bottom of this new consolidation range. But this one gapped up a lot. But you could have took it here on this day when it broke this consolidation range. And let's actually go to the hourly so we can see better. So you can clearly see we have an hourly range. The hourly range gets broken. Boom. It goes. Boom. You're up 34%. Next day. You can start to see the consolidation here, right? But anyways, it breaks here, it goes up, and then you have a new consolidation range that's kind of getting formed here. And same thing with QBTS. You can see we have a big break here on this day right here. And then you can get in during this consolidation range. Actually, there's no consolidation range to get into here. I actually got in on the high of this day. So I got in here and you can see that we're up or whatever. So that's how I played it. I literally just took the high. I took the high and my execution was good. I would have made a lot of money. But then I sold out on this red bar because I was like, okay, this thing doesn't want to hold. So I sold out for a slight gain. Pretty much break even actually. And then I brought back in when it started to base and give an opportunity to get back in. But what I didn't like was that it was illiquid. But I didn't want to take INONQ mainly because INOQ is up so much already. Like, bro, it is up so much already. It's so far extended. Up 219% in the last month, right? And the market cap, at this market cap, I don't think it's going to be able to hold that. But QBTS is not up that much. It's up 63% and it's small cap and it's in theme. So I think this thing can really rock it. Well, I don't think INONQ can rock it. But the problem is I think INONQ is leading the way. So if INONQ does bad, we're probably going to see all these fall apart. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, but INONQ was running before the theme even started. So I don't really know who's really running the theme, but INOQ seems the strongest as of right now. So yeah, I mean it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough, and I don't know. I wish I would have got in the first day. That would have been ideal. Like, I mean, obviously, I seen the theme running the first day, and I said, it's up too much already. It's going to slow down. It did not slow down. But how do you know if I also didn't have this huge theme list. If I'd have had this huge theme list and I'd seen they all were green, I would have jumped in for sure the first day. But yeah, you need to have the themes ready. But that's part of the game. Like as you go through and you see stuff, next time you see INONQ running or whatever that's on your, whatever makes your list, maybe next time is QUBT or RGTI, whatever, you'll look and say, oh, hey, it's part of this theme. Let me go look. All right, all these are up. I'm going to get in one of these. And that's how you can play the theme more accurately, faster, and better. But I did not have the theme ready at the time. I created the theme afterwards and looked and I said, quantum computing is definitely in theme because all the quantum computing stocks or have anything to do with it that's really heavily devoted to quantum computing was up significantly. All right, so I think that covers all the themes for the day. I'm going to move on to the next part, which is obviously we're going to just go over our backwatch list and just analyze the market a little bit, not a little bit, a lot actually, and just prepare for Monday and see what we can do. Yeah, like I said, I had Upstart and Ion and D too. But I made my money on Upstart and Ion and D. I think they're a little bit up too much. And I sold at the top of them so I can just jump right back in and it wouldn't really change anything. It wouldn't change the money I made. Now, if they gap up a ton, then that's a different story. But I mean, I can always just, do something like this, like literally just do ads. I was already in them. And I secured the money just in case they gap down. But if they want to break the high, I can just add back into them. Yeah, a lot of strong stuff here. I think I already went through this. Not sure. But we have a lot of stocks to go over. I mean, we already went over so many stocks already. Yeah. So I had RKLB because I guess Trump's an activist for this aerospace stuff, and he's also in works with Elon and shit like that. I don't know which stock RKLB is in. I have a space team. The space stuff seems to be doing good. I have a aerospace team. Yeah, it should be aerospace, and yeah, it should be this one. All these are not doing good though. Well, RKLB is doing good. Now let's look at the other ones. If we just do aerospace, that's like the whole group in general. What does ERJ do? And why is it yeah, this is like the full list. I don't think I even need the full list. I have stuff broken down already. But where's ERJ? Okay. So ERJ is a manufacturer of space vehicles. So I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I don't know. There's probably definitely a space theme going on. But some space stocks are doing good and some aren't. And I don't know how to pinpoint that. Which ones would I say is in theme? ERJ looks strong since Wednesday. This one doesn't, but it went up the last day. This one's definitely strong. I should have held on the RKLB. I did not. I sold pretty much at the open of Friday. And then it rebounded at the end of the day, right? That's what happened. Yeah, I could have kept that. I could have. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. It went up a lot in the aftermarket. You don't know how you supposed to see that one coming. So it wasn't even up during the day. It was at like break even. So I sold somewhere around like the open, but whatever. Yeah, aerospace stuff seems. Aerospace stuff seems stronger than usual. I will say that, but it's not like the official companies. It's more like, I don't know how to say this. This is space tourism, so this one really shouldn't even be here. Period. But the ones that are creating like actual equipment, and so it's probably more the government contractor ones. But what does RKLB do? Like exactly? We gotta see. We gotta ask ChatGPT. Yeah. Make sure we understand. Build watch list theme check. Yeah. Oh, back watch list theme check. Rocket Lab USA is an end-to-end space company that provides reliable launch services, spacecraft satellite components, and on-orbit management solutions. Founded in blah blah blah. Who cares? Rocket Lab electron rocket is reusable. Okay, so just recently, I just got something from NASA. Kind of hard, man. I don't know. All right, what does ERJ do? So they sell aircrafts. Okay. But RKLB kind of does aircraft services too. I don't know. RKLB should be in. All right. So if we do aerospace and we go to defense. Uh, RKLB can be in here for sure. It should be in here for sure. But everything, I don't know. But it should also be in here. And it and RKLB now works for NASA or has been chosen by NASA, so it now has this. It should be in all of these, right? It should literally be in every single one, which is stupid. Like I have a thing where the stock is in every single one, but it makes sense. Like it's less exploitation and more like satellites. I don't know, man. It is weird, but they have their own rocket ship, their own type of rocket ship. They're working on developing a new rocket ship, and now they work for. Okay, so I mean, we just need to put them on each one. And on top of that, we definitely need to buy back into it. Like we gave it up, but we shouldn't have. It's a mistake. I don't. It's probably too late to get back in. I probably suck for that, but it is what it is. I probably should have just looked at all the stuff it was doing before I sold. But I sold, like I said, I sold all my stocks. I literally sold all of them. I think RKLB was the one I probably wanted to. No, PLTR is the one I didn't sell. I had PLTR, and that's the one I literally didn't sell. But RKLB was already doing good, and I was like, I'm just gonna take the money before it just drops, because like I said, my week was very up and down. I said, okay, we need to stop, rethink, and hold on to positions that are doing good. And RKLB at the time just wasn't looking like the strongest during a market where everything was strong. So I kind of folded and sold, and it seems like I sold early. So that's how that one went. Interesting though. Let's keep going. I had Reddit on earnings, made my money, got out. It's now going up again. A lot of these EP plays are showing a lot of follow through now. They wasn't before, but they are now. Like they are doing like this run up, pull back, run up thing. A lot of them are doing that lately. Not that it really matters. I mean, if you just hold on to them, like who gives a flying, rat's ass? But yeah, I mean the point of the EP strategy is to hold on to things as long as possible because they just receive good news and they should keep going up. And in a good market, a lot of them do. So in this type of market, you want to be holding them as long as possible in the first place. I mean, it's not really too much to think about. You shouldn't be trying to anticipate the pullback or anything. Like in a good market, EPs work great. Good market, stock has good news, has good stories. You just hold until you see it's completely breaking down. Most of the stocks are going to come back. Right? But like I said, we've been in a good market for me at least, I would say at least 2 months. At least the last 7 weeks, which is pretty much 2 months. And I don't really see another way around it. Like, even before Trump was elected, and people can say whatever they want, the market was at an all-time high. Like, look at the SPY. Let's put a little line here, right? Let's put a little stop. Where's the vertical bar? Horizontal line. I'm an idiot. Not a vertical bar. All right, so let's put a little line here. Okay. So this is what was happening because the market had just ran up, and then we started pulling back, and this is when Trump got elected. So maybe the week before Trump got elected, I started to slow down on trading, mainly because I was like, damn, the market was hot. Look at the breadth indicator. We were going up, like we had just maxed out. This is my max line. This is my caution sign to stop trading, to stop taking trades. Because as you can see, it doesn't really happen too often where we get into this zone and we're going to keep going. Like, look how many times we got past this zone. It doesn't happen that often, right? So let me change this to the weekly so you can really see what I'm talking about. So on a weekly level, we almost never get past this breadth indicator. See what I'm saying? Like, we barely ever go past it. So when I get to the 70 area, I know the market is cooking red hot and it's not going to stay that way forever. Did I do that right? No, I don't think I did do that right. I was supposed to do this. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, you can see we don't really spend a lot of time above this, right? Most of the time we spend is in this area. So these are two lines of a stream, and this is like the midpoint between those two extreme levels. So I know when the market is above this level, we're probably good to trade. When the market is above this level, I probably stop or I get very cautious. And when we get above this 80% level, it just means don't take another trade. Like, just start selling your shit. Like, we're about to have a pullback. It's supposed to be this 80 level, right? So that's kind of what this is. This is like the caution zone. Like, hey, probably don't, just ride the stuff out that you have. Maybe take a trade if it looks very delicious, or a day trade or something. This area is like, yo, bro, like, tomorrow this shit's not going to work out anyways. Just don't risk it. Sell all your stuff. You probably, if we're at the 80% level, you should have made a ton of money by now. And after you hit the 80% level, there's almost always a dump. So we hit the 80% level, the market dumps. Hit the 80% level, market dumps. Hit the 80% level, the market dumped under 40 at least. There. Hit the 80% level, the market once again dropped down to here, but it took a while. And yeah, that's kind of how it looks over the last couple of years. So it's kind of like the indication of, that's very much the indication of what the breadth is saying. But as you can see at the SPY, we're at an all-time high. Like, you've never seen even on a weekly, you've never seen the number at 580, right? You've never seen it at 580. So this is the highest we've been. So people can talk shit about the stock market and how it's, not been a bull market the last X amount of years or whatever. The market hasn't been good. It has. You probably just suck ass. I mean, that's the truth. 2023 was good. I don't think I went positive in 2023. I did not. Yes, that is true. I was extremely positive in 2023. And then I blew it. I was also extremely positive this year, and then I blew it, but I'm still positive, just not as much. But in 2023, I think I was up like 50%, like the middle of the year. And then I just kind of squandered all my gains in like 2 months. Same thing happened this year. Except I was up 100% this year, and I still squandered most of my gains in like 2 months. Same shit. I just don't know when to quit when stuff is not working. I need to go outside and touch grass more. I think I'm too confident. I think I can trade out any deficit because I truly believe in what I do. And, that makes me drop the ball a lot because I just don't know when to quit. But then usually when I do quit and I take a breath and I think and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Something's not working. You have to admit it. Like, you lost all your gains. Okay, talk to me. And then we figure out what's going on. And then what's usually going on is like, hey, your shit's not working at this period of the market. And usually that period of market is the summer. So I should probably just not trade during the summer and I'll probably be doing a lot better. But I haven't learned. So we go through the same thing constantly until you do learn. Or you learn what to do during those periods. Either way it goes, the market's, very strong, and it's even stronger now. I mean, we were dwindling down a little bit here. But then Trump came and got elected, and now things seem to be in a flurry. A flurry. Market seems very strong as of late. Stronger than usual, and we had some strong periods like this. But the market was already strong, and then we come into a period and it starts doing stuff like this. And I sit here and I think to myself, it's probably time to be aggressive for a week. So this next week I plan on being aggressive, then I'll probably chill. Because I think, we can get to this caution area we're probably going to get to this caution area by the end of next week. All right, let's keep going though. I don't even know where we're at. I know we did RKOB. That's where we stopped at, right? Yeah, this is going to be a long stream. It's good though, because we need to analyze the market to fully understand where we're at and what's the plan. So we have to do this. I mean, we're getting a super strong market. Sound AI. I don't know if AI stuff is up, but let's take a look at that now. Yeah, I mean, we went over so many stocks right now. I don't even think it's necessary to go through the backwatch list. We need to add the stuff to the backwatch list though, because we need to understand like how big the backwatch list actually is. Yeah, what can we drop here? I don't think we dropped the aerospace stuff. Definitely don't drop the prison stuff. We might just have to add a bar. Law enforcement is actually not strong. So we can get rid of this. It's just Exxon that's strong. Exxon is not in our list of the strongest stocks. Yeah, wait. Why is it not in here? What are we missing? Why would it not be in here? All right, is this not that strong? No, what the fuck? No, this is super strong. It's a 36% move in like 3 days. Why is it like, how is it missing from this list? All right. It's up 15.7 ADRs. Why is it not in my list? How is that possible? What is it lacking that wouldn't get it in the list? This thing is pricey, bro. This thing is dumb pricey. What in my scan list is not allowing this to make it? Because y'all not making, this is not making sense to me at all. Let's test. Okay, so dollar volume, definitely making the dollar volume. Not a problem there. Why is it $2 volume things here? What's going on? Oh, okay. This is dollar volume. This is actual volume. Okay. Uh, I'm confused. 658,220. 658,220. So this is 3, and this is 3, 1, 1. Okay, that's why I need my glasses. This is only 3. So we're trying. What we're saying is it has to trade. The average volume has to be more than this. This should be true. Okay, so this is not making it because of his ADR. Fair enough. I hate to see it, but fair enough. Actually, I actually do hate to see it, but fair enough. Like, I'm not gonna increase the ADR, the lower the ADR number. It just is what it is. You didn't make it because you're ADR. That makes sense. I should have realized that almost immediately. Anywho's, what was we supposed to add? Oh, we're supposed to look at AI. Okay. What type of AI? I think we were looking at AI and machine learning. I'm pretty sure that would be the AI we would be looking at. INO-NQ is not really AI. I don't know why it's in this list, but sure. Well, it's not AI, but it is machine learning. Not AI, but it is machine learning. The AI stuff is it's the machine learning stuff that's doing good. It's not really the AI stuff. Sound AI, it's not really the typical AI. It's like the AI that can mimic people's voices. Either way it goes, this doesn't seem that strong. Whatever. So who cares? Let's keep going. We were at sound. That's what got us here. All right. So if we were at sound, then we almost made it. No. Okay. Let's go back to sound. So we looked at all this stuff already. There's 655 stocks above right now. It's a fuck ton. None of these are really getting kicked out to. So almost nothing is getting booted out this list this week. Literally almost nothing. I don't remember removing a stock yet. Okay, this DDL can go, and it is. EDN is cutting it close, but it can stay. We removed one out of. We had over 100. I think we had 111 to start. It's probably one of the strongest weeks I've seen when it comes to follow through. These two are iffy. You're iffy too. You can go. You can probably go too, but I'll let you slide. CDXC, we had that one. That's a huge drop right there. You can definitely go. You got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. Frey. Yeah, you're out of there too. I don't know what this Destiny Tech 100 ETF is, but it's booming. What is this? Let's ask ChatGPT. DXZY, is that right? DXYZ Destiny Tech ETF 100. Let's see what we get. Epic Games. What? So this looks ass. Destiny Tech 100 is a closed-end fund that invests in leading private technology companies, providing everyday investors across the private market leaders. As of June 30th, 2024, the fund's portfolio includes 22 companies with plans to expand to 100. Notable holdings: SpaceX, OpenAI, Stripe, Epic Games, Brex, Discord. What? You can't even invest in. Is Discord even a stock? I didn't think Discord was a stock yet. Okay, so they are investing in things on the private side, like SpaceX. I didn't think SpaceX was a stock either. Interesting. So okay, so this allows you. Okay, what are relative space, class dojo, revolt, superhuman, chime, data. I don't know what half these are. Actually, I don't really know what none of these are. Is this supposed to be like Neuralink, Zipline, Aurora? What? Okay, what it? Mm-hmm. All right, so we know what SpaceX is. Yes, the Elon Musk stuff. OpenAI. Yeah, that's Chat GPT. You can't invest in it yet. Um, Financial services, software as a services and software as a service company offering payment processing software and application programming interfaces for e-commerce websites and mobile applications. Cool. Epic Games, video. Yeah, I know what that is. Uh, Brex financial services company providing corporate credit cards and cash management accounts for startups and tech companies. This would be very good. But you can't invest in that. Yep. Know what Discord is. Private space infrastructure developer planning to build the world's first commercial space station. Commercial space station? The fuck is that? The fuck is a commercial space station gonna do? Whatever. I think we can care less. All right, we went through all this. Relative space, class, dojo, education technology company offering communication platform for teachers, students, and parents to share messages, photos, and videos. Okay, that's pretty smart. So they're email client design for professionals offering features like AI powered triage and shortcuts to enhance productivity. So all this stuff seems like futuristic tech. Pretty much all this is futuristic tech. So that's what this is. It's pretty much futuristic tech that's going to uh probably some of these companies are already leading the innovation in like Epic Gaming is definitely leading innovation into the next world of gaming. Of course, Chat GPT is, I'm using it right now. SpaceX is supposed to be the next big aerospace company, but that'll probably never happen. All that space shit is fake. Class Dojo seems like a very good idea. 3D printing rockets. I don't know nothing about that. Can't really comment. Superhuman seems unnecessary when you have Chat GPT that's going to be linked into, emails. It's already happening. Plaid, I mean, this makes sense, right? Plaid is something that we all already pretty much use. Helps link your financial services to other companies and verifies it. It's been around for years. I don't know why they're not already on the stock market. Okay, so more autonomous driving stuff. Yeah, if that ever becomes a real thing, seems like it is. So cool. We should add Destiny Tech to our future AI stuff, right? Or I don't know. We should definitely just add Destiny Tech to something. So we have a My dog is going crazy. Um, we have an index. No. We have a we don't really have an ETF watch list, but we have an ETF. We have a leverage ETF funds. Uh, but yeah, we should just. I don't know where to put this one. This one will just go inside futuristic tech, but I don't think I have any like futuristic tech. Let's see, battery tech, insurance tech. I don't know where I would put this one, but I need to keep track of this somehow. I absolutely do. So I don't really know where it's going to go. All right, now I'm just going to throw in an AI and machine learning. It's not really AI and machine learning. I don't know why I don't have a futuristic tech stock type of thing. That wouldn't make sense because that's just too broad when you can be specific. let's let's throw this in with all the other index funds. Let's do that. What? Okay, you guys are getting on my nerves. I think this one's okay to stay here. Not really though. But if we do like index, we do ETFs. No funds leveraged funds, and then we'll just throw this DXYZ in here. It's not really a leveraged fund though. That's the only issue. It's not really a leveraged fund. It is going absolutely apeshit though. And it went apeshit before. I am very interested in watching this. By the stocks it just named, I don't see why this one would slow down. I absolutely don't see why it would slow down. It is picking up a lot of traction too. Like especially if it picks up more companies, because all these companies are pretty much you can't invest into the stock market, but it's giving you access to invest in them, and they're all futuristic tech stocks. So I don't know. I think that's a pretty powerful ETF right there. All right, let's close this and all right, let's start going over. We pretty much went over everything already. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through my ADR gainer. I'm going to order it by ADR and look at all the strongest stocks over the last month. I'm probably going to go down to like the 5 or 6 range, probably like 5, and just not do the 4s. Yeah, there's 505 of them. So yeah, we're probably going to go over all these. I'm going to go over all of these. I guess I could do it on stream. I just don't feel like it's necessary cuz it's not that interesting. Like we literally went over I think most of the sectors I think is hot set for maybe EVs. EVs are very strong right now. You know, Tesla's obviously doing very good, but yeah, that kind of goes with okay, let's just do that now. We're going to do that now and then we'll end stream. Do that now in stream. All right, so we have EVs. I have EVs already inside this, and I'm just going to use it from here. Travel electric vehicles. Let's go in here and look at the electric vehicles list. Negative 98.23% on FFIE. Wow, you got your ass beat, bro. All right. FFIE is non-existent. FUV non-existent, 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 non-existent. Most of these getting their ass beat. Don't look strong. Is it just Tesla? It seems to be just Tesla that is booming. Tesla and XPath. That we should have more. We should have like LI. Oh, we do have LI and NIO and all of them. They're just not doing good. Okay, so there seems to be no unity in here. There's this Tesla and XPath. Not in Tesla. Is Tesla? No, it's not all-time highs. Yeah, Tesla. I had on the EP. I didn't get stopped out. I sold out. XPath actually looks good. Why doesn't LI look good or Neo? But XPath does look good. Interesting. XPath looks actually pretty damn good. I don't know what the Chinese stocks are going to do. I don't know if I have a Chinese theme list. I'm pretty sure I do, but I don't know if I got rid of it. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I don't see why I would. The Chinese theme list is too broad in general, but we can just take a look to see how these things are doing since Trump's been elected, and they're not really doing that good, which makes sense because Trump being elected has probably nothing to do with Chinese stocks. Yeah, they look very very reserved right now. They look like they don't really give a fuck about what's going on in the US economy, and that makes sense because they're not a part of our economy. Yeah, so Chinese stocks are not doing good, in other words, but XPF is for some odd reason. Cool. All right. Of course, when you look at the EV stocks, you need to, take a quick look at the battery stocks. So we're going to do that because those are also very heavy correlated. But I'm pretty sure none of them are doing good because why would they be? Right. So if I type in battery, I can type in battery tech, Tesla. Yeah. So it's just Tesla. And let's go to EV chargers now, EV charging stations, Blink. All these are doing bad also. Okay. FGO even fell off the map from when it made that huge run. This is why you don't hold stocks forever. All right, cool. So pretty much Tesla's the only one doing good. And I'm pretty sure that's because Trump won and Trump and Elon once again are doing some weird shit together. Which is also probably why RKOB and that stock we just looked at, this one right here, is also doing good because it has SpaceX. Probably, I don't know, it's probably gonna have shit like Neuralink in it at some point. It is probably just gonna have a bunch of futuristic stocks, and Elon's a part of that. Elon, like I said, Elon and Trump are doing some weird shit together now. They weren't always on the best of terms. I don't believe so. But now it seems like, they have something going on. They're cooking something. Anywho's, moving forward. Oh, yeah, that's it for the stream, right? Can I go through this fast? I think I can. Let's just do it, man. Let's just do it because, what else am I going to do? So we covered almost everything today. We covered most of the things that's hot, which is important right now because those seem to be the things that's popping off. What is this? Freshworks software application? Never heard of this joint. What do you do? Okay, let's go to ChatGPT. Freshworks offers a suite cloud-based AI-driven business software application designed to enhance customer engagement, streamline IT service, and boost sales and marketing efforts. So it's an IT system. It's also customer relation management. It's also a marketing automation tool. So it's like future tech pretty much. I don't have this in any of my themes, but seeing how this has been around for a long time, it probably should be in one of them. And it's actually going up a lot. It's up almost. It was up at 50, almost 50% at one point. Breaking out of it gapped over a huge base as well. I mean, these are all strong signs. I don't remember this one gapping up ever or seeing this. It probably did gap up and it just wasn't noticeable because I might want to change my gap up criteria right now. Oh, also this. Oh yeah, that makes sense. This thing's pretty low ADR. For a low ADR stock, I mean, I'm pretty sure this probably had an amazing EP, right? No, definitely did not. 5%. That's what you would have did if you did the one, but you would do this on the 1 minute, right? You would absolutely do this on the 1 minute. And the 1 minute for this is like 2.3%, and you would not actually be up on it right now. Well, actually, you would be. You'd be up like what, 2R? Yeah, 2R. Good guess by me. Uh, Not that much movement. All right. I mean, it should still be added to some list though. I don't know what the like. Wouldn't it just be like staffing and outsource kind of thing? I don't know. I don't care. All right, let's just keep moving. I just want to know what it does. We understand what it does. I'm going to forget later. Doesn't matter. But yeah, let's get through this list. Can we just add Tesla? What? I mean, yeah, let's just add Tesla. And then TSLR, you get the fuck out of here. Let's add Tesla. And then, cool. Great for you. WVE, yeah. Don't know what you do. Not about to figure out. TSL, it's another Tesla one. Upwork, yeah. I did not take Upwork the first day. So Upwork, see, the thing about taking Upwork is, one, this wasn't neglected at all, and the gap up was pretty steep, right? It gapped up from here to here, 20%, and it's already on a run. That's a lot when it's not neglected at all. It already gapped up like 20% before. So multiple gap ups, and these are big gap ups. That thing got extended. You don't want to you don't want to take the stock too extended. Like, I mean, something like this, if this gapped up 20%, like, it's almost guaranteed to fall. Electronic components actually might be doing good. I don't know if we have electronic components theme. If we don't, we should 100% make one right now. Electronic components have been strong for months now. I'm pretty sure we have a theme though, right? Or do we not need a theme? All right, we definitely don't have a theme. But there's been a lot of, I can think off the top of my head, like, you have B, you have Frey, you have CLS. These are all ones that have shown themselves over the last year. There's 100 of these. That's tough. Where's the ones that I recognize? Let's start off with that. I'm not even going to use ChatGPT for this. All right, so we have B, we have C, LS, have Frey. There's some of the ones that recently ran. I've never seen this one in my life. Let's get this out the way. Let's just keep going. Do I notice any of these other ones? ENVX. Recognize this one for sure. Flex, never heard of it. VRT, yep, definitely. IPWR. This one has no value. Definitely heard of it. Yeah, it's this one. It's very common to see this one. OST, yep, we've seen this one before. Never. I think I don't really remember this one. I'm not gonna get that one out of here. ESP, no. Sigma, no. Flux, da da da. PLX. Plug? Plug should not be in here. Rail? I've seen it before, but I don't think it belongs with these other guys. It's a little bit of a difference. All right, we're not going through this whole list. All right. let's see here. Let's copy clipboard. All right, enter. You don't want to work. That's cool. The stocks listed primarily operate within the energy and technology sector, focusing on innovation in energy storage, power management, and advanced technology. Here's a breakdown of each. Linear technology, battery technology, data center, electronic equipment, electronic manufacturer services, battery manufacturer. So a lot of these don't really belong together. In other words, yeah, big theme list, but they don't belong together. Electrical equipment, operations, power industry, design, manufacturers. All right, group. Okay. All right, so yeah, VRT is definitely more like I thought it was infrastructure. I didn't know this one, Pole was off of infrastructure. Uh so phrase battery, Bloom Energies, I don't think it's battery, but it's like energy storage, I thought. It says fuel cells. We already have something for that. So we should probably go into here, go back to themes. Stop, bitch. Work. How about that? Uh Electric, yeah, whatever. I don't know. Electric power grid, blah blah blah. So we have a lot of these already in here, like CLS. I don't. I don't know if CLS belongs in electric power and grid solutions. I don't think it does. VST for sure. Uh, yeah, this one for sure. CLS. It says in industrial markets, so maybe it's being brought. Maybe it actually does belong in here. Yeah, but we already have this. I think generation. I think B should be in here. It's not though. So where is it at? I don't really care. To be honest with you, don't really care where it's at. But I don't. Maybe it's not in here. All right. Point is, Frey should be in here. Okay, so we're gonna add Frey to this list, and then we have to do it in TC2000. Um, so electronic components are complicated, and it's a pretty diverse field that trickles into plenty of other fields. I still don't think CLS should be in here, but I don't know. I'm not about to figure it out right now. I don't really care. What is said here is pretty much is this group is too big. Um, this group is way too big, and it should be condensed down to something else. But I mean, who cares? We'll figure it out later. The power generation group seems decent. I'm pretty sure B should be in here, right? Advanced energy storage and battery solutions. Design and manufacture. Yeah, so B should actually not be in there. It should be over here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Am I missing something? The stock is Bloom Energy. Okay. Right. Why did you not pop up the first time, bro? CLSTFN. I don't think most of these should be in here, but whatever. We'll just go back to the list and do whatever we got to do. All right. Thank you, ChatGPT, for your service. Um. Yeah, we don't need this. We need to get rid of this theme list. So let's go to personal and then this electronic component one that we were just making. Get rid of it. That's why we probably didn't have it in the first place. Then we go to battery tech and then we can add BE and Frey. Right. Cool. Oh, we also have a fuel cell one. Fuel cell. So maybe B is in fuel cell. It actually is in fuel cell, and that's why it's not in there. Okay, so actually let's get out of here. B, you don't belong in here. Because you're in fuel cell. And the fuse, okay. Yeah, we have this stuff already. We have this stuff already figured out. We're wasting time. We're wasting tons of time. But cool. I mean, glad to know my themes actually cover the stuff that I'm looking at. Which stock was we at? That's the next question. Which stock were we actually at? All right, I know we did this one. Okay. Okay. So we probably are not this far into it yet. This is the one that had the EP that started with 8 I was talking about earlier. Drawback. I was not crazy. Well, I knew I'd seen it. I just didn't know which one it was. All right, so we already have Upstart in there. Yeah, this HRI can go for sure. This Lemonade can go for sure. Freight is in there already. Don't know what this is, but it can go. I definitely don't know what this is, but yeah, it definitely makes it. The first bunch of these should actually just be in here. I don't know why we're even contemplating. Let's just see which one actually doesn't go in here. All right, so maybe maybe this one doesn't go. It's IRTC. I mean, it really does though. I don't know why I would say that. Aon Building Management. Did not see this one pop up on the list. But it looks good. Probably a very good EP. Yeah, it looks like it. Didn't pop up on my list because it had no volume at all when it EP'd. Like, look at the pre-market. There's literally no volume here. It's literally none. It's like 45 shares. So this thing didn't even have. Okay, never mind. Terrible EP. Not even EP in the first place, but terrible gap. There's no momentum on this gap. I don't want that shit. WWW. So we're gonna name this full market analysis. How long has this been so far? 1 hour and 38 minutes. A very productive stream so far. Weird. I usually stream on Sunday. I streamed on Saturday because I have nothing to do in my life. Today, I played some Call of Duty, which is rare because I gave up on that game a long time ago. But since it's free with Game Pass, I gave it a try. Game's not that good. I mean, the game is actually very good. The game itself is very impressive. I think it runs on an Unreal Engine now. The game feels great. I mean, the diving, the sliding, I mean, everything about the game you can even mount. Game feels great, but the way people play, it's probably one of the trashiest, shittiest games you can play. Just because the way people play Call of Duty. But the game feels amazing. One of my critiques on the Call of Duty game in general is the hit markers is kind of ass. And it's always been like that. Like you get tons of hit markers. I think since I would say since probably Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty has probably fallen off. I know a lot of people like Black Ops 1. I played Black Ops 1. I thought Modern Warfare 2 was way better. I'm like an OG Call of Duty player. I've been playing since Modern Warfare. Like actually putting hours and grinding the game out since Modern Warfare. I played most of the Call of Duties. I also liked Advanced Warfare. I know a lot of people didn't like that one, but I like games where you can move and you can combat people camping and sitting in corners with like just advanced movement. That wall running shit was legendary. I know people hated it, but to me it was absolutely legendary. Um, and yeah, this game, people camp extremely hard, and there's like almost nothing you can do about it. The thing, people would camp in Modern Warfare 2, and I was one of those people. Like, I don't know when I started running around. When Modern Warfare 2 came out, I was like 16. So camping in a corner and killing people with C4s and claymores and noob tubing and shit like that. It was just fun. It was just fun and funny. It's like, it was a great time. Like, honestly, it was a great time when I was a youngin' teenager growing up, just playing a game like that and shit. That it was just fun. And they used to have like a mosh pit mode where it's like capture the flag, domination, search and destroy, TDM. I don't think kill confirmed even exist at that time. So I don't think kill confirmed was a game mode at that time, but we used to play that a lot. In the spaz, and you had the model 1987s in that game, and you dual akimbo. Man, I used to run around with those things too. But I was either probably beating the fuck out of your team, getting a nuke by camping my ass off, or running around with a model akimbos. The ump was crazy in that game. It was the most disgusting weapon probably in almost all the Call of Duties. They also had the TAR, which was like a not so accurate assault rifle, but it hit hard and it shot just as fast as a submachine gun. Wasn't that accurate though. But I mean, close range, you didn't need it to be accurate. Just fuck people up. Anyways, so I Modern Warfare 2 is definitely my favorite Call of Duty game. Before that, I was playing like Halo 3 and Halo 2. The Halo series was legendary until I think it was it ODST? I don't know whatever Call of Duty, whenever Modern Warfare or Riot Games or Epic Games, whatever the stupid idiots came in and tried to help them make Halo and put in classes and stuff like that, it destroyed Halo for what it was, and it just fucked it up. Halo sucked after that, and Halo still probably sucks to this day. I don't really play Halo anymore. I tried the new Halo 5. I tried every Halo game. They're just not good anymore. I mean, that's just, to put it in a nutshell, they're not good. And also, while they're not good, they take tons of skills to play as well. So a not fun game that's hard to execute and play in is just not good. It's like if Apex is a very skill-based game, but if Apex was just not fun, it would just take away everything from it. And that's probably why a lot of people don't want to play Apex now, because it's so skill-based with all the tech, and then it's not actually, it's not actually as fun as it was when the game first came out. But Halo's pretty much that. Since Halo 2, I think the game's been on slight decline. I do think Halo 3 is probably the greatest multiplayer ever, though, especially competitively for a shooting game at least. They had some shit that just worked. It was amazing. The ninjas, the way you can nade people in the game, the game modes itself, everything about it was amazing. The levels, oh my gosh, the map pack in Halo 3 was just, that's probably what put the multiplayer over Halo 2. The map pack in Halo 3 was unmatched. And the customizations you can do for like private matches and MLG and stuff like that, the way people was able to create maps, oh my man, bro, it was just next level. We can flag that one. That one doesn't look that bad. But yeah, Black Ops 1 was like, I thought it was trash. Black Ops 2, I don't know if it was Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3, but one of the Black Ops was actually good. I think it might have been like Black Ops 3. But pretty much Modern Warfare was very good. Modern Warfare 2 was very good. They put in some Call of Duty games in between there. Like they had Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare, but that shit sucked. I think everyone hated it. They had Modern Warfare 4, I think. They did the remakes. All the remakes was trash. It just wasn't like, it reminded me that Call of Duty itself wasn't that great of like an engine that it was running on, and you always had like absurd hit markers and people living through stuff that they shouldn't. But when you have that with people camping and the game just not being fun in general, because the way people used to play Call of Duty back in the day, like everyone would run around, no one would be worried about getting all these kill streaks, and only certain people would like camp for nukes and stuff like that. And you will only try to get the nuke when you got close. But all that shit just got ruined at some point. Like everyone started worrying about like their KD, and it just wasn't good anymore. Like Call of Duty literally just stopped being fun. Once they put that KD shit up, like they showed people like, oh, you. And at first it was bad because they didn't count assist as like a part of your KD. They do now. And they also did that in Halo. They started counting assist a part of your KD. But I think Halo 3 always showed like Halo 3 showed how many kills you got. I don't know if it showed like your deaths and stuff. It might have showed it at the end of the game though. I'm not sure, but I don't think it showed it during the game. But see, Call of Duty shows it during the game, so you can like always check. And I think that makes people like, you don't want to be the dude going 2-20 making your team lose or making the reason why other teams have kill streaks and stuff. But before, no one cared because like it wasn't like a thing. It mentally wasn't on your mind when you were playing back in the day. Like I had a friend who would literally go like 23-20 every single game. And then the next Call of Duty came out and they showed the KD. And I remember like we would clown him because he would die so much. Yeah, he's at the top of the leaderboard, but it's just like, bro, your stats is terrible. Like you ran out there, you shot recklessly, you threw a nade, you picked up 1 kill, maybe 2 kills, and then you went back and did it again. Maybe this time you didn't get a kill. Well, meanwhile, I was getting like a 3.0 KD, but I was also a semi-pro gamer. So, I mean, it shouldn't have been a comparison. But a lot of us was getting close to like a 2.0 KD. I also knew how to position myself. I was a semi-camper. Like, yeah, I'm still a semi. Like, I don't like camping because I'm not patient. But I'll run into a room and sit around, wait, get a kill, slowly walk out, analyze what's going on, see where the teams are spawning, turn around in that room. Like I just want to be running around consistently. I'm like a room to room guy, clear out the space, hit the next position that gives me like a head glitch or some type of advantage. Keep positioning myself where, I have like some type of real advantage. While other people just be running around in Call of Duty. Like, but that's the way I play like Apex and PUBG. Like I'll literally just run in because one, I don't know. I don't know. And like PUBG and Apex, like it's just a different feel. PUBG, I do it because, I don't know. The teams just don't usually be like clustered up. Like in Search and Destroy, you can run around a little bit more. Because you only get one life. There's not as many people. Like, so, I don't know. It's just different. Like, the chances of you running into someone camping and like something like PUBG or Apex is just significantly lower because when someone dies, they don't just come back. It's just not a game like you can play like a bitch in PUBG for sure, shoot across the map, but it's not a game that really just rewards camping. Like you got to get up and move. Like you got to like reposition a lot in PUBG, Apex especially. Like Apex is just not a camping game. Like it's not going to be like some huge advantage. You can rat on people, but I guess you can consider that, but you can't do that the whole game. So it's just like the feel for the games is vastly different. Now, the rest of these stocks don't really seem that good. I think maybe we can stop at like 6 in the 5 range and call it. I do want to check out nuclear again though. So we'll probably do that and then in stream. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do that in stream. I yapped a lot this stream. I didn't used to yap as much, but I think Yeah, becoming a professional yapper is something that's on the table for me. I'm not mad at it. This looks very good. Think then how I know the market's doing really good. You have a lot of stocks doing this little range right here. Um, I should probably go over these and see if I like them. You have a lot of stocks that gapped up the day that Trump won, and they just been consolidating and getting tighter. Like if you look on the hourly, this is going to look very good, right? And you can play these for sure as like hourly setups. And if they're in theme, I wouldn't be opposed to that. But we got to see multiple of them for that to happen. Anyways, let's get through the sixes before we start, because I'm going to go back and go over that too. That would be the last thing. I keep adding things to do, which is fine. I want to be as prepared as possible for what's coming. Prepared as possible. It's crazy that ERJ is here. Probably means there's a bunch of stuff I'm going to miss if I don't go over it. Let's quickly go over this. Quickly. Quickly. Yeah, stuff like this. See, like these are things that I think you can probably look at since once I don't this one's ass. Fuck out of here. What does pin do again? No, okay, that's not the pin I'm thinking about. All right, that's good enough. Okay. Yes, let's go through. See. No. E. No. Not really what I'm looking for. This one maybe. No. Already broke. Oh, well, it doesn't seem like we have a lot. Here's one. Uh Auto truck and dealership. Pass. I know we had more than this, but maybe I just didn't throw them into the list of stocks breaking out. I would have to go through that list all over again to find them, and I'm not going to do that. I don't think it's that important. This would be one, right? But I don't really fuck with the medical devices, healthcare type field like that, so just ignore it. All right. Yeah, so we have UAL. We can mark the hourly of where we think is a good entry. So past that. Talk, we have the same thing. Mark the high. This one, yeah. Hourly, yeah, it'll be up here. CCL, will be here. Funny, this one actually did break out and just collapsed afterwards. All right, cool. Yeah, all these kind of look the same. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, you get this. I don't know what CVNA is doing. Uh, I assume if it breaks out, we buy. That's my guess. Especially if it breaks out on a gap, we definitely buy. Um, yeah. Wish I had Tesla right now. But Tesla fell apart, so I played it right for sure. It gapped up. Maybe we should have took more stocks on the gap up. There were so many fake. I didn't. I mean, it's hard to predict. Like, I didn't know it was gonna do all that. So I mean, it's hard to say. But that's the full stream. I don't know why I never changed these tags here, like the stream information. This should have been uh 11/09/2024 stock watch. I haven't changed this shit in so long. Um,